Long before maps learned the shape of the world, dragons ruled the skies of Skyrend. They were not the mindless beasts of legend, but ancient keepers of balance: fire for warmth, wings for the wind, wisdom for the fragile creatures below. And among them lived Aurelian, the last dragon who still remembered why they existed. Aurelian slept beneath a mountain of black glass, his scales dulled by centuries of silence. Humans no longer believed in dragons, they believed only in steel and smoke. Villages had grown into cities, and the sky, once shared, had been claimed by towers and ash. One winter night, a tremor woke him. Not the shift of stone, but a cry. Aurelian rose, unfolding wings that cracked the air like thunder. From the valley below came the sound of fear, raw, desperate, and burning. A war had begun. Fire rained not from dragons, but from machines. He followed the sound to a ruined village where a single child stood her ground. She was small, cloaked in soot, holding nothing but a lantern whose flame flickered weakly against the darkness. "You shouldn't be here," Aurelian rumbled, his voice echoing like a distant storm. The girl didn't run. "They said dragons were gone, but my mother said fire listens to those who don't fear it." Aurelian lowered his massive head. He replied, "Fire remembers." The armies came at dawn. Metal beasts rolled forward, and the sky filled with smoke. The child stood beside the dragon as Aurelian rose into the air, wings blazing with ancient flame. He did not burn the land, he burned the weapons, the fear, the lie that power belonged only to destruction. When the smoke cleared, the armies fled. Aurelian turned to the girl, already knowing the truth. Dragons could not return fully, not yet, but embers could be passed on. He breathed a single spark into her lantern. From that day on, stories spread again, not of terror, but of guardianship, of fire that warmed instead of destroyed. And somewhere in the mountains, when the wind howled just right, people swore they saw wings against the sunrise. Because dragons were never gone. They were waiting to be remembered.